This is the woolly mammoth, one of the most iconic creatures of the Ice Age. Its scientific name is Mammothus primigenius. These giants first appeared around 400,000 years ago, roaming the frozen grasslands of Eurasia and North America. On average, they could survive for about 60 years in the wild. Some of the strongest even reached 65 to 70 years. The woolly mammoth stood up to 11 feet tall, weighed as much as 6 tons, and carried huge curved tusks that could grow over 15 feet long. Sadly, about 10,000 years ago, most mammoths disappeared. The reasons? A warming climate that destroyed their icy habitat, combined with human hunting. Yet amazingly, a small group survived on Wrangel Island in Russia until just 4,000 years ago. Meet the dodo, a bird that lived only on the island of Mauritius, far out in the Indian Ocean. Its scientific name was Rhaphis cucullatus. Standing about 1 meter tall and weighing between 10 to 18 kilograms, the dodo had a large hooked beak and small wings that made it completely flightless. Despite its size, it was gentle and harmless. The average lifespan of a dodo was around 20 years. Its diet mainly included fallen fruits, seeds, nuts, and roots, though at times it may have eaten small land animals or shellfish. But sadly, the dodo's uniqueness became its weakness. With no fear of humans, it was easy prey for sailors who arrived in the 1500s. They hunted it for food, while animals like rats, monkeys, devoured its eggs. Deforestation destroyed its habitat. By the year 1662, the dodo was last seen. Meet the saber-toothed tiger, one of the most fearsome predators of the Ice Age. Its scientific name is Smilodon fatalis, and it ruled the Earth from about 2.5 million years ago until just 10,000 years ago. Smilodon was built for power, not speed. Standing over 3 feet tall at the shoulder and stretching nearly 7 feet in length, it weighed up to 280 kilograms, as heavy as today's biggest lions. But what made it truly unique were its enormous fangs, up to 11 inches long, designed to slice through the flesh of giant prey. This mighty cat hunted by ambush, using its strong front legs to wrestle down bison, camels, young mammoths, and even giant ground sloths. The saber-toothed tiger roamed the grasslands and forests of North and South America, thriving as an apex predator. But about 10,000 years ago, it vanished. Climate change reduced its food sources. This was the megalodon, the largest shark to ever exist. Its scientific name, Otodus megalodon, means big tooth, and for good reason. Some of its teeth were over 7 inches long, bigger than a human hand. The megalodon ruled Earth's oceans from about 23 million years ago until 3.6 million years ago. It could grow up to 60 feet in length, 3 times the size of the modern great white shark, and weigh as much as 60 tons. A single bite from this monster could crush a whale's skull, and whales were, in fact, its favorite prey. The megalodon was an apex predator, feeding on dolphins, seals, and giant marine mammals. But even giants can fall. Climate change, shrinking food supplies, and competition from smaller, faster predators like the great white shark all played a role in its extinction. Now meet the Irish elk, the largest deer that ever walked the earth. Its scientific name was Megaloceros giganteus, which means giant horned one. This majestic creature roamed Europe and Asia during the Ice Age. about 2 million years ago until around 7,700 years ago, standing nearly 7 feet tall at the shoulders and weighing up to 700 kilograms. The Irish elk was truly massive. But what made it legendary were its antlers, spanning up to 12 feet wide and weighing over 40 kilograms. No other deer in history carried such an incredible crown. The Irish elk was a grazer, feeding on grasses and plants across the open plains. Changing climates reduced the grasslands it depended on, while its enormous antlers, once a sign of dominance, may have become a burden in thick forests. Human hunting may have also played a role. Fossils and preserved skeletons of the Irish elk have been found in peat bogs and lake beds, especially in Ireland. Meet the moa bird, one of the largest flightless birds to ever walk the earth. Its scientific name was Dinornithiformes, and it thrived in New Zealand for more than 2 million years. These giants could live up to 40 or even 50 years, standing as tall as 12 feet and weighing over 230 kilograms. Just powerful legs built for running and survival. Moas were gentle herbivores, feeding on leaves, fruits, and tree plants. But then came humans. Around the 13th century, the Maori people arrived and hunted the moa for food, using its meat, feathers, and bones. Forests were burned, eggs were stolen, and within just 200 years, the moa was gone. This creature looked like a wolf, but carried its young in a pouch like a kangaroo. It was the Tasmanian tiger, also known as the thylacine. Its scientific name, Thylacinus cynocephalus, means dog-headed pouched one. The Tasmanian tiger lived in Australia, Tasmania, and New Guinea for thousands of years. Adults weighed around 30 kilograms, with a body length of about 1 meter, plus a long, stiff tail. It was actually a marsupial, related to kangaroos and koalas. Thylacines were carnivores, hunting small animals, birds, and sometimes sheep, which sadly brought them into conflict with humans. By the early 20th century, farmers considered the Tasmanian tiger a threat to livestock. Hunting bounties, habitat destruction, and disease pushed it to the brink. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to MH7 3D World, and turn on the bell so you never miss an upload. Don't scroll. More upcoming videos are lined up for you. So subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get every notification.